me.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, DCash. We got SportsEffectLive radio in the building. I'm here at DATV Studios, and we're going to talk, obviously, sports today. It's a monumental day. We're back at it each and every day. SportsEffectLive radio will be up each and every day. We're going to do 4 days a week, starting out. And, you know, today is a beautiful day. It's a Wednesday, and we have in the basketball world, NBA world, it's all about the NBA right now. You got Kobe Bryant playing his last game. The Black Mamba, you know, he's 20 years in the game. You know, he's got he's got 5 championships. He's got some MVP, MVP. He's got All-Star MVPs. You know, he's multiple All-Star selection. You know, the guy's an icon. Kobe Bryant, you know, I grew up, you know, wanting to be this guy, even though you're close to the same age as the guy. I mean, he was that good of a player. You know, it's going to be interesting to not see him there. It's obviously the end of an era, you know. I mean, I remember, you know, one of the things I remember about Kobe was like when he first came into the league, he was just, I mean, he was like, he's always been, he was just a aggressive player. You know, when you watched him, you're like, wow, he's just out there, he's aggressive, he's just making plays. And then he was also making mistakes. And, you know, one of the key moments, I think, for Kobe in his career was with the Lakers early in his career. He had become an all-star. Well, it was right in the area right before he became an all-star. And well, actually his all-star year, his first year being an all-star, he actually was coming off the bench. And he basically, you know, it was just, they were playing the Jazz, and this was a time when Utah had Karl Malone, John Stockton, Hornacek. I mean, they had the full squad. You know, they were championship contenders. And, you know, Lakers are playing Utah, and, you know, it's a crucial game in the series. I believe it's like game 4 or 5. And, you know, this guy's like, I think he at the time was like 20. And he's taking he's taking all of the big shots in the clutch. And, you know, he airballed a few of them actually. And they lost the game. But it was a resounding statement. Even at that age, it showed that this kid is not, he doesn't care who's on the team. They had Shaquille O'Neal, they had Nick Van Exel, they had Eddie Jones. I mean, they had a very good team, all-stars all over the table. Yet this guy, the youngest kid by a long shot on the team, is the one taking all the important shots. And it was just like, wow, like to have the gall, the audacity to be able to do that, you know, that's just a incredible feat in itself at that age. So you knew that he had that in him. Or you thought maybe this guy's going to be combustible, because at that time, you know, he was a rising player, but he was a little, you know, he still needed to be controlled. He still needed, you know, to refine his game. He still had a lot of things to do. and boy, did he do that. Obviously, he put in the work, the time, the effort, his love for the game. He's playing with, torn shoulders, leg injuries, all type of, different injuries that most players won't play with. He did run Shaq out of LA. He did some, stuff that was very immature. He had a certain situation that, set him back. But when you look at his career on the court, he's one of the all-time leading scorers in history. He has the second highest scoring total ever. His playoff, stats speak for themselves. His mentality as far as just, on certain situations, how certain people think, it's not how he thought. Like, case in point, Michael Jordan, Air Jordan, the greatest player that we've ever seen, in his waning days as a Washington Bullet at the time, now the Wizards, Kobe got a chance to play against him. And, Kobe was a man at the time. He was definitely on the rise as one of the top shooting guards, one of the top players. And, there was a scene I seen on TV where Jordan's down, he's laying down, he's on his back. And, Kobe, he comes over, he's laughing, and he's playing with him. Then he just starts tagging him in the chest. Like, I got you, old man, And it was kind of funny because Kevin Durant, actually, just a couple days ago, Lakers play Oklahoma City, and Durant said, I was trying basically to put it in his life, basically trying to take it to him because that's what Kobe did to Jordan when Jordan was when he was on the end of his career. And, just that mentality, at the end of the day, when you're competing, you're out there, most people are out there to win, all right? But when you're playing against a legend, a all-time great, a guy that you just respect so much, everybody, sometimes you have that button that you just push that it's called the chill button. You can work them, but you're just gonna, you're not gonna work them. But, in the NBA, everybody gets worked. So I see where Kevin Durant's coming from, and it just shows the appreciation, the respect that the all-stars, the best players of now, have for Kobe Bryant. And it's gonna be sad to see this guy go. Watch this guy play, idolized him. He was just a great player. Amazing ability, and he took that ability and he harnessed it and he turned it into something just special. And I would be thankful for Kobe Bryant, whether he's number 8, number 24. You hear the word that maybe he'll wear both of the jerseys tonight, which would be dope. I think that would be slick, for a guy of his stature and for the league to let him do that. Why not? The guy, he gave so much as, number 8 as he did as 24 that you have to respect whatever they decide to do. But regardless, it's been an incredible journey to watch this guy, turn from a young, inexperienced, athletic phenomenon to a legend. And for that, forever salute you, man. Try to steal a couple of your moves, even though you stole them from, most of them from Jordan. But hey, the guy was just an amazing player, and it's gonna be sad to see him go. We're gonna miss him.